Wouldn't I wouldn't be shocked to see. Um, Also, Revolution might try to pull into his bag of tricks a little bit. Might see some early speed. But that said, just playing super safe and standard
Yeah.
won him the game very easily. So I,
I if I'm
on one
Revolution,
hand, you can show a weird build, but you definitely don't have to.
well, if yeah, exactly. If I'm Revolution, this is a money tournament. This is for money. People will be looking at these games. Hopefully, people are watching the stream right now. I would hope. And he doesn't want anything special being out there. He doesn't want to reveal that he's proficient with a build. Good luck, have fun,
But
Roach. Good. Oh, be quiet, Hjax.
Roach is a
Uh,
good unit.
this wasn't why Hjax lost.
It's true.
But
All right,
yeah, so
so let's do some
spawning.
introductions.
Let's do some spawning.
Spawning. Spawning in the bottom left corner of Overgrowth, we have ttSEED's Revolution.
And spawning in the top right corner of Overgrowth, we have Rival's very own Hjax, who is now on the back foot, his tournament life on the line, as much as my ability to pronounce words is on the line.
It's on the line.
Yep.
We are seeing the same Extractor Trick Scout from Revolution,
Yep.
so wouldn't be surprised to see exactly the same, just super safe, don't take any chances yet, just win the game you're expected to type of build.
Am I psychic? I think I'm psychic. Let's go with that. Oh, it's
Yeah.
apparently, according to the RSL admin, it is. I was actually thinking about that. I still. Let's just pretend for a moment his tournament life is on the line. It makes it much more dramatic.
His easy path to the winner bracket is on the line.
Is on the line. Less good, less good.
All right, so we are going to see another hatch first.
Hmm. So this drone getting the pylon down. This side of probe. The drone is trying to see what it can. It's pretty much confident that a cybernetics core is going to go down next to that pylon. It's seen all
Yep,
it needs to. Nothing fancy coming out of Revolution. And as we said, there doesn't have to be anything fancy. Same
true.
build even.
Yep. He goes for 17 spawning pool because absolutely nothing scary is coming. You can
Yeah.
get that extra drone out.
Why not, right?
Uh, yeah,
This is This is a GM Zerg. He knows exactly. He understands the game. He knows how far he can push greed and what kind of risks he can take and can't take.
indeedy.
Yeah. And
So we are seeing a zealot. This is going to be canceled in favor of the faster Nexus, as I said that. But he makes the zealot just in case. If it's an early pool, you want that zealot to shove it in a choke somewhere and defend early lings.
mhm.
And he's got this probe on the map, so he is aware that there's no super fast third,
I think
which
he
would
might
be
have
happening
moved it.
about now.
He moved it a bit early because I think it goes down around 4 minutes, 4:10 at the earliest.
Yeah,
So I
but
think might have been a bit premature, but that's fine.
yeah, he'll just basically be doing a little ping pong between the front of the natural, the third in a
Yeah.
line, and a triangle third. I actually prefer taking the triangular third on this map just because defending all ins in a much more open space, despite it being a little bit closer, is something I enjoy. I don't enjoy defending all ins, but I'd prefer them be there if they have to be anywhere at all. So,
Yeah, I think that's everyone has their stylistic choices, right? There's no real one way to play StarCraft. The fact that
six
he
pool
might
every game, the one way.
yeah, oh, I'm sorry. The one true way, of course, exists, but the rest of us are
All right,
heretics who don't
we are
believe
going
it.
to get an immediate scout of Hjax's build again from these Zerglings just hitting the front. I'm not
Yep.
sure I'm in love with Hjax just giving away this information so easily. Like he's just put his Stargate where literally anything can see it, and now there doesn't even need to be an Overlord sack. He knows exactly what's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of Stargate units, so you're going to want to wait about 30 more seconds and
Just run back with
get
the
some
lings,
spore
honestly.
crawlers.
Well,
Yeah.
no, he can literally just run back with the lings and make his decision based off that. We're seeing a Phoenix come out. We'll probably see this ling drop by again just to see what he chooses to make. The difference being, if you see Phoenixes, you can delay the spore crawlers, but then you'll get two. If you see
Mm-hmm.
the Oracle, then you can just get the one spore crawler as soon as possible at each of the bases. He's
So
actually destroying it
you
down.
get 2 spore crawlers for base against Phoenix.
For Phoenixes, it's
Yeah.
if he's well, I delay it right so it evens out.
Yeah.
I don't get them until
See,
about
I just
the
die.
fourth one pops. You just die. You just
Yep,
die.
just straight up die. Phoenixes,
Yeah.
I think are super strong against Zerg. Because
You
Zerg's
need queens.
anti-air is, yeah.
What you need is about 4 to 6 queens, and you get 2 spore crawlers. Around 1.5 minutes into Phoenix production, you're going to see about 3 Phoenixes. That's the time
Okay.
you'll start spores at all your bases, and you're going to get about 6 queens up. Probably not more than that, because you know they're nice for timings, but you don't want to try. I've tried mass queen before, but it really doesn't work against these Stargate-based armies. So
Yeah.
we are seeing Revolution put himself in
So,
an amazing position to deal with this, because he already has 4
yeah.
queens up, and he always has the spore crawlers in place. He's doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, it was funny. As you were saying the theoretical best defense, he did make 1 at each base right away, and then put some more in random spots for Phoenixes. And now he's got the 4 queens roaming around again, so I'd say he's in a great position to just drone up and go crazy.
Another key
Because-
thing is he didn't actually see if it was Phoenixes. He never flung back in. Oh, actually, quickly, he's going for a cancel on this third Nexus, and he's going to get it.
Yep, he's
There's
gonna get
nothing
that.
to stop this. Wow. So what I said, I was actually really expecting Hjax to try to play Begreeter to try to take a third, as I thought was the correct move. And it looks like Revolution, with small adjustments into his play, read into that and canceled it, which was pretty big for him, honestly.
It's really interesting because he made a swell of Lings the last game at about the same time with speed, but it's just interesting what he did with them. Instead of posturing them for defense and trying to find pylons or the warp prism around the map, he just said, okay, well, you've got Phoenix and you've got some sentries in your front, so you can't really have anything to take a third right now.
Yeah.
Like there's
So,
no happy
yeah,
defense of this, and
this
it's
was,
still risky with speedlings, but force fields are so imba that he could probably, you know, have 1 sentry here and be fine.
Well, the layer's done, and I know this style. He's probably prepping for a big roach wing push on the third. With that early cancel, he's basically guaranteed that nothing like a proton cannon wall will be in place. And he's eventually, if that fails, going to probably go into mutas, hydras, swarm hosts, whatever he wants. But the point is, this is going to hit, and this is going to hit hard.
Interesting to see. Again, he's gone with just +1 missile and burrow again.
Yeah,
as
this
well
is the
as
standard in
Gillial
ZD.
reconstruction, reconstitution,
Eh.
roach speed. He's getting roach speed. That's a long word that starts with R and the. I play
But
Zerg.
yeah,
I don't know what the upgrades are called. It's make my stuff better. Hit the G button.
Yeah, you'll pretty much see Zerg these days only get one upgrade set style when they're playing this way. They don't want to spend a lot of gas because their transition is going to be very gas heavy, be it infestors or whatever. Whatever he gets after this is going to cost all his gas, so he doesn't have enough for double upgrades.
By all his gas, do you mean 25 roaches? Because that's what happened.
Oh, I mean after this. Like, this is coming. We know this is coming. It's going to be a big roach tunneling claws, maybe with Ling support. What you usually do is, after you make all the roaches you want and they move out, you make a round of Lings, because the Lings will arrive for the fight. Like, it's kind of difficult to just make roaches as the fight's going on, because they will just stream in very late.
Indeed. He's up to 60 drones. He can be happy here. He does have the, what looks like a macro hatch pumping out queens just nonstop, and he's going to try to hit hard and honestly end the game. Protoss is in the middle of the map, and he sees this with his creep spread, which has been phenomenal.
We're very much so seeing
not where you want to be as a Protoss player.
Yeah.
Don't stand on the creep.
I have faith in Hjax. He has the Mothership Core to retreat. There's no easy way to kill this army. It shouldn't die, and you know what's correct out of Hjax? You have to posture onto the creep. The only problem is he doesn't have an Overseer. It would
Observer?
be very nice. Yes, sorry.
It's going to be tough for him to make an Overseer.
Yeah, just more of his overlords, his free pylon supply goes.
Yeah, we see another great roach split. He's going to try to get the 360-degree surround again.
Oh, will Hjax notice this in time? Just warp home, don't try to micro. And he loses quite a few sentries there. If we look at the units lost, oh my goodness, that was pretty rough.
Yeah.
He lost at least 3 sentries. Like, he only has 2 sentries left.
Yeah.
His
that said, I
defense-
think he has enough to defend here.
No, his defense of the follow-up push is going to be very difficult, especially because Roach Burrow is pretty much done, is it not?
Yeah, Burrow Tunneling Claws is done, but he's just posturing with this attack, and he's actually made 18 drones for his 4th behind this.
Yeah.
So he's just saying, whatever. I can maybe kill you now, but I don't know how many sentries I killed before they got away. Like, we're casting. We have the privilege of the units lost tab, but he doesn't necessarily know.
Yeah, but he's GM. He has the privilege of his star sense. That's a privilege right there.
It's true, but he could honestly, like, I've been in a position where I hold off the first Protoss thing, and they recall, and then I'm in an okay position. But then if I take a huge risk, yes, and our observer's pointing out the Spire as our roaches are taking out the 3rd base. Spire's on the way, so we should see. It could be muted production, but I think it might be just in case Spire.
No, I think this is going to be a big swell of mutas. I think this is going to be this is a strategy. It's unfortunate that it hasn't been able to deal with these Phoenixes. They're going to be a pain in his side. But this is a pretty common playstyle. You've seen it in WCS recently. I had players like Firecake and I'm sure others. Basically, it's just Firecake played this. Although Firecake is known for his swarm host. But oh, this is going to be interesting. He's going under the army. I think this is actually a mistake. He's taking a lot of damage. This Roach army is effectively forfeit. And he should really burrow into the main.
Micro, and he has an observer here. Not quite in position, but he is
going
to get away with a lot. But see, that's the thing I was talking about. You can make posturing attacks with your roaches, but you can throw away the lead you've gained by making a misstep. And I wouldn't go so far as to say he's thrown away his lead, but it's a lot closer than it used to be.
Yeah, the Protoss is like, oh my god, Remax. But never mind that.
Remax of roaches. He was up 160 supply to 130, so he took a really good engagement, and now he's going to clear off a lot of creep while roaches attack his 3rd base again.
This 3rd is dead. There's no question. Oh, why is he going for units? He really doesn't want to lose his roaches. I'm questioning some of these decisions out of Revolution because he's treating his roaches as very precious. If he'd ran that previous army into the natural and the main, he would have gotten a lot of drone kills, maybe even killed off a base. But instead, he's...
Alright, he is going to catch all the burrowed roaches.
Yeah. I feel like he's making some rough decisions on what to prioritize with these roaches. These roaches are not... Oh, here we have a fight going on.
Yep.
And we see some force fields. The force fields are good. The roaches can't really get a good angle on them, and they're forced to retreat. Look at this creep spread. It's at the door of the Protoss.
Not for long, though, because he's got maybe 2 more live creep tumors, and then it's going to start to go away.
MD, do you know how long creep takes to recede? A long fucking time, okay?
It takes too long, honestly. Like, as a Zerg player, I'd be okay if that got patched, because he's going to lose three charity sentries, but again, his roaches are on the wrong side of his base, so he's going to lose all of these whenever he decides to take a fight.
And, you know, his, I'm looking at oh my, okay, we should probably comment on that. Look at the production tab.
We've got 44 mutas coming out, and we could just see a big old base race here, because 44 mutas is not really an engaging army unless you're super far ahead. But so up to 49 mutas and +2 attacks, so we could just see a base trade here. Things
are going to start happening really quickly. So this base is going down over here. It's going to fall. We should probably look to see in the main the drones start heading somewhere to spine crawler up. The mutas will but the mutas are going to engage head on, and there's phoenixes nearby. This is, I don't know if this is the correct decision. He's losing quite a few mutalisks.
Yeah, I would just base trade at this point. He's making 7 more mutas, but like the question to go, or the decision to go mutas was kind of an odd one for me because he has a huge, mostly stalker army. So going mutas to me, I thought, oh, he's just gonna try to take a base trade here.
Oh no, but these phoenixes getting lost for free, crucial units in the defense against these mutas, and these mutas are gonna have free roam of the entire Protoss base. There's nothing here to stop this. The Protoss, meanwhile, is going in. As we said before, spine crawlers are coming down in the main. Will they finish in time? We'll see. Other bases remain mostly protected, mostly like unprotected, but they're not being attacked at the moment. The Protoss needs to get into the
I think after this base, he should just take his army back to his 3rd.
But he
So,
has no mothership. Everything's gonna be ravaged by the time he comes back. There's
yeah,
very
you
few
don't want
options
to go
here
up there, Hjax.
No, Hjax, don't do this. Oh no, he's blinking into the concave of spine crawlers. Terrible damage is being done. And he might win this fight, but the Munis can just turn around and win the game from this point on. This is awful. There's no odds of killing all of the Zerg buildings before the Zerg army turns around. And we see these Mutas just leisurely cleaning up. It looks like Revolution knows exactly how this game is gonna go. He's just not sweating at all, playing it out to his heart's content.
So the last mining nexus goes down, and we have some probes on the getaway trail, but Revolution still has 2 mining bases. Like he's just fine in terms of keeping Muta production up.
Yeah,
he is going to finish +2 attack before his spire gets taken out.
MD, you know the creep is out of control when your hidden nexus is on it. That's when you know it's a problem.
Yep.
And
all of your probes are also visible.
Oh no, this is it. And coming in for this last fight, nothing is left. Macro to Gosu, GG well played. And Revolution, it must hurt to lose that way, because his opponent essentially threw away units and just maxed out on this one of the scariest things you could possibly imagine. 49 Mutalisks, MD. What a fearsome, fearsome obstacle.
Yep. And the way to make 49 Mutalisks is to lose some roaches convincingly for free, and then as soon as the Protoss thinks, I've got a great army, I'm gonna go kill him. Nope, Mutas just everywhere. So our next series is going to be a ZVT.
1 sec, the admin is asking us to recap the last series for those who haven't watched. Hjax played against, would you say his name? Because you say it so
Revolution.
Well. Yeah, Revolution. And can you tell us what happened that series, first game?
Game 1 on Expedition Lost, Hjax goes for the Man Train build, which is the 1 gas Warp Prism Immortal with a lot of zealots, and it got scouted really early, and the Zerg player was just able to go 3 gas Roach and defend, and he had a lot of extra queens on the middle of the map, so the Mothership core was lost in that fight. And from there, it just kind of snowballed out of control for the Protoss.